Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm back again with another video. I saw these online. I knew my local army surplus store had them, but I couldn't find any reviews on them, so I figured, why not make my own? Today I'm going to be showing you guys what Rothco offers as badges. So here's the ones I picked up today. You can see from left to right, I got Fireman, volunteer fireman, EMT, security enforcement officer, a bail enforcement agent, and the infamous concealed weapons permit badge. So we'll start off with probably the fireman one. Their standard packaging is like this. You'll see on the bottom it says public safety gear, and it's made out of zinc alloy. It's a pinback, and it also says that it's durable. And then across the top you can see it says what type of badge it is: volunteer fireman or firefighter. And then you have the Rothco seal up there. And that's what the back looks like. There's no staples or tape or anything, so in case if you have a wallet or a jacket that you'd like to see how well it fits on and you haven't bought it yet, you can just slide this out, and then on the back, here's what the pin backs are, in case if you didn't know. And then just slide it out, and you can still save the packaging. So there's an up close shot of the volunteer firefighter badge, silver. They also have this one in gold. And then something you'll notice on the bottom here is blank, and up here. So the top part right here is for in case of a specific department wanted to stamp what city or town they're in. And then on the bottom here is for a badge number if they really want to do that. You'll also see that says volunteer and then firefighter, and then it has the fireman seal. And then there's the back. This one I think is my favorite just because of the how they left that top part open in case if you wanted to actually issue it out. Even though I currently do not know if any, how many departments actually use those, since sometimes people consider Rothco stuff to be like a novelty. So here's the next one, the emergency medical technician, or EMT, or EMS, or paramedic, whatever you want to call them. The real specifics in that job title are their training. I think there's like EMS, EMT1, and I think there's paramedic or something like that. A couple, at least in some states there are. Let you get a close-up of that one. Now, aside from the stamps and then the seals, they're pretty much mirrored after each other. I mean, they have like the basic background design and stuff with the eagle on top, the I think leaves, and then like a star behind it or something. It says emergency medical technician, the spot for the badge number, and then the EMT/EMS or paramedic logo there. And then there's the pin back. So those are the two, I guess, fireman paramedic ones I got today. Next we'll be taking a look at the gold variant, security enforcement officer. So if you're starting a private security company, or are currently in one, you could probably see the regulations to see if you could wear these. I think that's the biggest reason why Rothco makes these, is because for your smaller departments or cities, I know especially out here in South Dakota, there's a lot of places that you probably won't even think there's a town there, but there is. So this one is, I guess, decorated, or yeah, a bit different from those ones. First off, it's gold, and it says Security Enforcement Officer, and then it has a different seal than what those ones have. This one's seal says Liberty and Justice for All, and has the two American flags with the Liberty Bell in the middle. And then there's the pin back, and there's the other ones. So the next one that I got was the Bail Enforcement Officer. If you guys ever seen that TV show Dog the Bounty Hunter, that's exactly what this badge is for. Even though people, they see that show and they think, oh, if they can do it, then I can do it too. But what a lot of times they don't realize is that if they actually do go after a fugitive, sometimes in their personal states they're actually breaking a couple laws. And then, of course, this one says Bail Enforcement Agent with the badge number at the bottom. And then the seal is exactly the same as the Security Enforcement Officer. And just like all of them, there's the normal pin back. Then our final one is the Concealed Weapons Permit Badge. If you guys have seen other videos on this, you know it's kind of a novelty item, or at least a paperweight, to say the least. I'll let you get a good close-up of that, too. And, of course, it says right on the front of it, Concealed Weapons Permit. It has the same seal, which is kind of interesting, Liberty and Justice for All. And then it has a badge number spot, just like all of them. A lot of people kind of think that these are goofy, because why would you? I mean, you can put it in your wallet. My wallet doesn't really have that option. Some of you guys might recognize this wallet from somewhere, but I'll show you guys what it would sort of look like in my wallet. Something like that in a wallet. And Rothco actually sells wallets designed to fit these badges. So if you're going to buy a badge, and if you actually are a volunteer fireman, an EMT, security officer, or a bail bond agent, then I'd recommend buying their custom wallets. I don't know the quality of them, so I'm sorry. I thought about picking a couple up, but I figured I'd just start off with the badges. But as I was saying, with these concealed carry permit badges, they're kind of goofy, in my opinion. I know in a video one guy said, say you have this in your wallet and you get pulled over and the cop sees this. He mentioned, obviously the cop's probably going to be staring at it. And if he can't read it, he'd probably ask you, what's the badge for? And you'd get to read off Concealed Weapons Permit. Well, first off, that might make the officer think you just bought the badge and thought, now I have a permit, without actually seeing a government Concealed Weapons Permit. So then he's probably going to be more suspicious of you. And second, if you're out in public and someone sees this, well, if they get close enough to read it, they're going to know, wow, that guy's concealed carrying. So you're not really concealed anymore. And you're not fooling anybody. When I bought this, I mentioned this to the lady, and she's new, but really friendly. And she was saying that maybe the idea is that if you wear this on your belt and someone sees your gun, that they just wouldn't think anything of it. But if you're wearing this on your belt with your shirt tucked in and your gun on your right next to it, kind of defeats the purpose. You're no longer concealed carry, you're open carry. So unless if you're going to use this for maybe like a low budget movie with policemen or security guards, from a distance you probably really can't even tell what it says, but you'd probably be better off just buying the one that actually says security guard. So that's my 2 cents on this one, but I couldn't find any reviews of the other ones, so I just wanted to buy them and show them to you guys. Now, average, these are $15 each, so I spent roughly $100 on these. But the couple videos I saw, they found guys selling this concealed carry permit badge for $40+ at a gun show, which is pretty outrageous, because that's just about a little over 3 of these for one badge. Some other badges I want to share with you guys is this Firefighter St. Paul Island Volunteer Fire Department, State of Alaska. This one that my uncle, who was a volunteer fireman and from what I understand EMT in Alaska, sent my dad. There's the back of it. This one, I think out of all of them, weighs the most, and you'll notice that it has a state seal, not just a generic one. So that one's pretty cool. And then these County of Los Angeles Fire Department Fireman 172 and Fireman 330 badges. You can see the great detailing on these. These are actual replicas of what the LA firemen wore. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe they actually wear this style anymore. But you can see it has the fireman seal, similar to the Rothco one. Has the badge number. Says that they're a fireman. Says that they're a fire department. Says what county, and then the California Bear. So those are the Rothco badges, and then these are some extra badges that I just threw in for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about any of these badges or want to know more about them, you can just put them down in the comments below, or you can message me on Facebook or personal message on YouTube, even though not a whole lot of people really do that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.